It came as a shock to many of the neighbors here that there were potentially lead pipes flowing into homes.
They need to fix it because there's a lot of little kids around here.
We found Nancy Dijon walking around Carroll Gardens with her grandson, and she knows the danger all too well.
When my daughter was little, where we used to live, she had got it.
Lead poisoning.
Yeah.
And lead exposure, even at small amounts, can cause irreparable damage, learning disabilities, decreased cognitive ability.
As part of the infrastructure deal, Congress just committed $50 billion to replacing lead lines. New York is expected to get nearly $500 million alone next year for some of that work. But currently, there's no uniform statewide database of lead pipes to dictate where and when the money should be spent. Now, much of New York's congressional delegation has sent a letter to the state imploring the Hochul administration to get the lead out and map the problem.
The real question and concern is the state prepared to quickly and wisely do the work that needs to be done? And again, you can't manage what you can't measure.
Josh Kleinberg with the New York League of Conservation Voters showed us that New York City has put out some data about where lead lines are around town, including large hotspots in southeastern Queens.
Every property on a block is potentially lead.
But he says there are a lot of unknowns, especially as we begin spending billions of dollars to try and fix the problem.
For the city of New York, about 16% of the service lines are potential lead, but 25% are unknown. So we need to really take those steps to figure out of that 25% what's potentially lead and what is not lead.
The State Department of Health, under Governor Hochul's leadership, responded late this afternoon to the letter from the congressional representative saying they will soon begin working within EPA guidance to get local water utilities to map all of these lead pipes. Some municipalities not waiting. Troy, near Albany, for example, is actually employing their citizenry, getting them to test their own water at home, take their own pictures so they can try and get a handle on the situation. Live in Carroll Gardens, Henry Rossoff, Pix 11 News.